Hey guys, thanks for joining me. We are going to be talking today about how to participate in all of the Christmas festivities that are going to be coming up without blowing your budget. There are many reasons why you might have a tight budget this year, and for whatever that reason is, I'm going to try to help you out, give you some ideas for some things that you can do to still participate in like family functions that are going to be going on around the holidays, and like things with your kids and just all the stuff. I'll explain it in just a second. But anyway, and how to stay on budget, how to not blow the budget that you have. And hopefully you do have a budget. If you don't have a budget, get you a budget. Write down how much you are able to spend on Christmas this year so that you are not regretting it when credit card bills come in January. So real quick before I jump into it, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Brooke. I have 3 kids, been married for 15 years. We do homeschool, and I work outside of the home. My husband actually does the majority of the homeschool day-to-day stuff, but I do all the planning and all that. I've got some playlists. You can go back and look on my channel. I have posted several homeschool things and some trying to do some more of the budgeting and money things, because we are really big on that around here because we are on a tight budget. So anything that I can find to help that helps me, I would like to share it with you. So now I'm going to just jump right into it. There are things that happen around the holidays that you can't help it. It's going to cost money if you want to participate. You know, you can opt out of things, but for like my family, we have three young kids. They are almost 8 years old and 12 years old. So I hate to not participate in things that they would like, that would be fun for them, just because I don't have the money to spend, a lot of money on certain things. So I try to find creative ways to still be able to participate in some of the things. So let me just jump right into that and what I'm talking about. Gift giving is one of the big things. I will talk about that in a little bit, but first I'm going to talk about some of the tradition things. My family a couple of times have done the ugly Christmas sweater. That's like my siblings when we go to my parents' house for Christmas. They did the ugly Christmas sweater thing one year. And this was before, I can't remember if we did it last year or not. I think it was before my son was born. He was very, very newborn last year at Christmas. But I don't think we did it last year. Anyway, ugly Christmas sweater. If you have 2 kids like us, 3 kids like us, and you go to buy a sweater, like if you just go to Walmart and they're $12, $15 for a sweater, times 4 people, times 5 people, $15 a piece, that's $75 just for some sweaters. We don't have $75 just for some sweaters to wear one time, because where else am I going to wear an ugly Christmas sweater? If you do want to participate in an ugly Christmas sweater, get together, contest, whatever, you can make your own. I remember one year my girls were supposed to have an ugly Christmas sweater at school. Before we'd come back to doing our homeschool, they were at a private school, and instead of us going and buying a Christmas sweater, because I wasn't going to spend the money on a Christmas sweater they were going to wear one day, and this was before my family was doing it, or I would have said, okay, you can wear it twice and it might be worth the money. But anyway, what we did, we took a sweater it was an old sweater. It wasn't a really, really nice sweater, but we stuck things in the sleeve. I'm not wearing a shirt that I can really show you, but it was like the crochet kind of type material where you could actually stick your finger in the material, and it had little breathable fabric, and you could just stick your finger in it. So it was like that. We took pipe cleaners and tinsel and just stuck it all through it. So she had a tinsel just stuck to her shirt everywhere. It was a green sweater, and she had gold and red tinsel, just pieces sticking out everywhere. And I think the pipe cleaner piece, no, we didn't do pipe cleaner, because I think we thought about that, but it would have poked her. So we didn't do that. We had the tinsel sticking out everywhere. So we kind of made our own ugly Christmas sweater, and she liked it. It worked. And it didn't cost us nothing, because it was just tinsel that we had around the house. And then another thing, we were at a Goodwill recently, and there was a ton of sweaters, and I seen some at Goodwill, and then also there was a consignment store around here. There was a ton of sweaters, and my 12-year-old daughter called them old lady sweaters. But they would have been perfect for ugly Christmas sweaters. And it was had the big Santa Claus on it, or animals, and they were, it was a Christmas sweater. So that would have been perfect for an ugly Christmas sweater. And they were on sale. It was one of those fill a bag for $5 things. So you could have got probably 2 or 3 of them or more for $5. So very, very affordable to go that route, and especially for something you're only going to wear once, and you can't put a lot of money into it. So you'd still be able to participate and not spend a bunch of money. Something else that my family has done is the matching pajamas, Christmas pajamas. And it's a really cute idea, and this year it's just not in the budget. I wish I could go out and buy matching pajamas for us and our 3 kids, but it's just not in the budget this year. It's just not. Unless I can go find them for $5 somewhere, and I am looking. I have looked on several websites. I don't get to go out physically shopping a whole lot because I'm just crazy busy. But I am checking all the websites, and if I can find, $5 a piece for 5 people, $25, that might be in my budget. But I'm looking on sales and they're, $15 a piece, and that's not going to work on my budget this year. So what I'm doing instead, I have black leggings. Who doesn't have leggings? Hopefully you've got leggings. I think that is a staple in most people's closets. So some sort of leggings. If you've got red leggings, black leggings, green leggings, something, gold leggings, white leggings, anything that's like a Christmas color, wear your leggings, wear a t-shirt, a long sleeve shirt. This is what I'm doing, is wearing my black leggings and a long sleeve red, got like an oversized red t-shirt. That's going to be my Christmas pajamas. My husband will probably do the same thing. He's got a red t-shirt that's got some cartoon character on it, so it'll kind of be an in-between of pajamas and the ugly Christmas sweater kind of idea. So he's going to wear his relaxing pants. I don't know, just pajama bottom type pants, and his red t-shirt. I have not got anything for my kids yet, but I know that my son has got some red pajamas. So we'll all be in the color scheme of red, but they won't be exactly matching. So I'm not going to pay anything for my pajamas because of something I've already got. So is my husband. My son already has some pajamas that were given to him. Baby clothes you can usually find pretty cheap at consignment stores. And I say cheap, maybe $5 or $6 for a really nice set. At around here, that's prices for me. I could do a $5 or $6 pajamas for him. And then my girls, I'm gonna do kind of what I'm doing for myself. I haven't got them picked out yet, but I'm gonna look in their closets. If they've got some Christmas colored pajama bottoms and a t-shirt or something that would work, that will match in our color scheme of red and green, gold, white, something. I'm going to match with what we already have here. And then if I have to go buy, one shirt, or maybe I need to buy both of my girls one Christmas shirt, instead of going and getting actual pajamas, I'm just going to go look at their t-shirts. A lot of times at Walmart, you can find t-shirts for $5 or $6, even if it's just a plain red shirt. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to try not to put more than $10 or $15 total into our matching Christmas pajamas, and we'll be in the same color scheme. It just won't be the super cutesy matching, exactly bottoms and top complete outfit for everybody. But we will match, and it will be pajamas, and we will be comfortable. Something else, if you really want to keep up with, your house decor, the outside decorations, all that, but it's not in the budget. For us, it was not in the budget this year, so I Dollar Tree shopped. There is some really good stuff at Dollar Tree. I got, I wanted to get some wreaths for outside, for an area outside. I wanted 2 wreaths. Wreaths are expensive, very expensive. So I went to Dollar Tree. I got the wire round mold thing, the frame, and then I got just the tinsel. I got some tinsel that has little poinsettias and the green leaves, and then I think the actual tinsel stuff with it. And I'm just gonna wrap it around that and make my own wreath. And each wreath ended up costing me $7 or $8, because it wasn't the $1 or the $1.25. It was in the $3 and $5 section. What's it called? Dollar Plus section. So each wreath that I got, and it's about that big. I think they were 12 to 16 inches in diameter or something like that. $7 to $8 a piece. That was okay. That was in my budget this year. But they have so much stuff and stuff that does not. Of course they have stuff that looks cheap that I was not interested in, but you have to really look. You have to go and find that stuff. And there's tons of videos. You can just YouTube search, DIY Dollar Tree Christmas decor, and you're going to find tons of stuff. And most Dollar Trees around the country have pretty well the same things. So you can go out and hopefully find that stuff. But you better go now before all of it's gone, because the Christmas stuff gets gone quick. But you could get decorations for your house. You can get serveware if you're hosting. If you're just wanting to keep up appearances of the decorations and all that. If you're hosting and you're gonna have people at your house, you can get just the charger plates that are $1, $1.25. that are, the plain colored stuff, maybe not the actual like Christmas scene on certain things. Like I wanted to get some new dish towels for our kitchen, and I didn't really like the scene on the ones that they had. Like the towels that you would hang on the oven handle. I was looking for that, and I didn't like the color scheme that was on the ones that they had. They only had like 2, so I just got red, and they were $1.25. It would have been a little bit more if I would have got the Christmas ones, but I just got red ones, and it's gonna match with my stuff. And it was at Dollar Tree. It's gonna match my Christmas decorations, and it's nice. So if you are hosting, if you are needing stuff for decorations indoors, they do have some outdoor decorations too. Just go look. If you've never been in Dollar Tree and you're on a budget, where have you been going? You need to check it out. And now I am going on to the food. You have to look at your options. Food is expensive. We have a birthday party coming up that I'm going to be doing for my son, and we are on a tight budget for Christmas, which also means we are on a tight budget for birthday. And the birthday comes before Christmas, so it's a little bit crazy, but we were trying to figure out what foods we could do to serve at this birthday party. We weren't trying to do a full meal. We're doing it at a snack time. We're doing it from 2 to 4, so it's more of a snack instead of like at a lunchtime or supper time. And we threw around different ideas, trying to come up with something cheap but yet still fun. And I think what we have settled on is grilled cheese sandwiches. We're going to be doing a grilled cheese, and I've changed my mind. I will let you know in a later video, because this birthday party is not for another 4 weeks. But I think what we have settled on is grilled cheese. And we're not trying to serve like food that is nasty. My husband can cook. He's really good. So we practiced the grilled cheese sandwiches tonight, doing different bread and cheese combinations, and it was good. We're not serving anything bad. So we're gonna go with the grilled cheese bar and tomato soup. We're gonna give everybody little cups of tomato soup, and then do it's dinosaur themed for my son. So we're gonna have the dinosaur shaped chicken nuggets. But same thing can go for like a Christmas party, or the side dishes that you're taking if you're going to someone's house, or you're going to a get together like at church. Like that's something that I can relate to. We're gonna be taking side dishes to church. Just think of something that is cheap. Start with a base thing that is cheap. One of the side dishes that I'm going to be doing for a church get together is a crock pot of honey. Let's see, what was it called? Sweet honey corn. I'll put if I can find the link to the recipe that I've got, I'll put it in the description. Honey butter corn. That's what it was. Honey butter corn. It was really good. I made it for a youth meeting not too long ago, and my whole crock pot came back with like 1 spoonful left in it. It was gone. They liked it. So I'm doing that. Corn is pretty cheap. If you go in to start doing meats, that gets a little bit more expensive. But you just start adding all different kinds of stuff. But this is super simple. It's butter and honey, cream cheese, and corn, salt and pepper. That's it. So try to think of things that start with a cheap base item and doesn't have a lot of stuff to throw in it, and you get to take your side dish, and nobody's going to know that you made it super cheap. As long as it is really good, nobody's going to care. Nobody is going to care as long as it's good. If you're wanting to really impress somebody, and like something that gets done a lot around here is honey baked ham, do it yourself. Buy a honey baked ham. Buy a ham yourself. Try. If you can't do it yourself, maybe see if you've got a family member that is good at, preparing a ham. And they come with the glaze. If you look, you can get the hams, the spiral hams that already have like the little glaze packet with it. And it is good. In my opinion, it is just as good as a honey baked ham. If you don't know what a honey baked ham is, they are good. You get them and they have like that candy glaze on top. And, people will like to break that off and eat that, and it's like having candy. But it is so expensive. Honestly, I went to a get together not too long ago, and the ham, I don't know what poundage it was, maybe 10, 15 pounds. It was almost like $150. And that is a no for me. I didn't pay for that. Somebody else did. I just found out how much it was, and no, that's a no for me. Try to do it yourself. If you do not know how to cook, see if you can get somebody that you know to cook it for you, and pay $20, $25, $30, something like that at the grocery store versus $150 at a honey baked ham store. Just see what kind of DIY you can do for yourself. That is how we are saving money this year. I'm following my own advice. I've already got my plan kind of made out for what foods we're going to be doing for Thanksgiving and Christmas. We are going to be DIYing some turkey and some ham doing it ourselves, cooking it ourselves. I am doing corn, like I said, for some side dishes coming up. And if you're doing, if you've got different places that you're going and different people are going to be at these get-togethers and you know how to make something and it's good, take it both times. Take it to 2 or 3 get-togethers. You're going to have something that you've got practice on making. It's good and you know it's going to be good. Don't worry about that you've already made it somewhere this year. As long as nobody else but your family is there, nobody is going to know. And it doesn't matter and you're going to have good food. So you can prepare ahead of time. Okay, I've got 3 get-togethers. Let me just go ahead all at one time when this thing is on sale and buy all these ingredients that I know I'm going to need, especially if it's something that's shelf stable, like you can throw it, if it's canned food or something that you can put in the freezer. Like we've already got our turkey and ham. The turkey is in the freezer. We bought it way before Thanksgiving so that we knew that we would have it and it would be there. Plan out your meals, know what you're going to be taking. And if you can buy it cheap when it's on sale and in bulk because you're going to be taking it to multiple places, that's also another good tip. Okay, now on to the gifts. Our budget is tight. I have a list of everybody that we're buying for. I have money amounts of what we could spend on each person, and I am sticking to that. I look for stuff that is on sale. One of the biggest things that I do and have been doing for several years is I will look way ahead of time for what I know I'm going to be wanting to buy, and I shop for it on Amazon. I put it in my Amazon cart and I check almost every day to see if the prices go up or down. Because if you put something in your Amazon cart one day and then you go back the next day and you click on that cart, open it up, if the price changed, you're going to get a notification up at the top that says such and such item decreased from this amount to this amount, or item increased from this amount to this amount. And if it drops a significant amount, I grab it. Amazon had some sort of sale. I can't remember what it was called. They did something in, I think it was October. I bought a lot of Christmas presents in October because it was stuff for my girls that I knew they wanted. And stuff that went on sale like 50% off, 60% off. I got some really good deals. I'm going to do some Christmas videos a little bit later, maybe in the next week or two, of what I got my kids for Christmas. And most of it all come off of Amazon. I'm don't have affiliate links or anything for Amazon right now. Just to letting you know that that's where I've shopped at and that's how I'm getting my good deals. So I put it in the cart, I watch it. If the price drops 50%, I grab it. And a lot of times stuff will drop 50% when they're having their big sales. You just have to watch it. And sometimes it'll change within a day. And then by the evening, it's went back up to that regular price. So I hate to be on my phone all the time, but if there's something I'm really wanting to watch and really wanting to get for a cheap price, I will open my Amazon link multiple times a day. I did that for one of the gifts that my mom is getting for one of my daughters. It went on sale like 60% off. It was a book set. And I didn't think we were going to be able to do it. I didn't think she wanted to pay that price for it. And we were here one day several weeks ago and we were just talking and I had my phone, I opened it up and I looked because that's just something that I'm in the practice of doing when I'm Christmas shopping or, in the Christmas shopping mode. I'll check that Amazon app multiple times a day. I pulled it up, we were standing there talking. I was like, oh my goodness, it's 60% off. She goes, buy it and I'll give you the money back. So I hurried up, I bought it, and the price went up the next day. It was still available on Amazon, but the price went way back up the next day. But we got it at the super cheap price. So Amazon cart, watch it. Another thing is if you're shopping somewhere that's not Amazon and you know what you're going to want and it's not going to sell out, go ahead and put it in your cart and then close the website out. If you've put your email address in, sometimes even if you don't put your email address in, I've gotten emails from places that I didn't give them my email address and I don't know how they got it, but I will get an email that'll say, hey, you left something in your cart. Here's a 15% off coupon to come shop with us. We'd love to see you come back. And you can get that item for 15% off, 10% off, 20% off, whatever it is. Try it. If you're not in a big hurry, I wouldn't say wait and, not get your gift when you're needing it because you're ordering online and you waited too long. But if you've got some time, try that trick. See if they send you a % off coupon email to get you to come back and shop. Another thing that we are participating in that I didn't think we were going to be able to, but I found a cheap way to do it. I say cheap, an affordable way. It's not cheap. We got nice stuff. If you have your kids are in a classroom and you don't want them to feel left out because they're not getting all the friends in their class a gift, you got to think affordable. Think cheap. My girls, we homeschool, so we don't have to worry about a classroom setting, but we are active in our church, and our girls have Sunday school classes, and they have, I believe it was 14 girls total. Both the girls are in a girls only class now. Thankfully, one of my daughters moved up to a little bit older class, and there's not as many girls in there this year, but total, I think we had 14 girls that we were buying for between the two Sunday school classes. And they wanted to get their friends something, and that's totally acceptable. I was not, I didn't want to tell them, no, we can't get them anything, but here's what we're doing. And maybe this will give you an idea of something you can do if you have the same situation, like if you want to, your kids are in a big classroom for school or Sunday school, something like that, or like a co-op group or something. What we're doing, and this is just girl gifts. I don't know what I would have done if it was boys too, but this is just girl gifts. I haven't got it yet, but I'm going to get the little organza, the little mesh baggies that are about, I think I've got some saved. They're like a 3-inch by 4-inch little baggies, some red baggies I've got saved on Amazon. I'm going to order those probably tonight or tomorrow. So the little mesh bag, and then I went to Bath & Body Works when they had their sales on their hand sanitizers. I think what I come out with, they were like $1.20 something a piece. The little, pocket back hand sanitizer from Bath & Body Works. Everybody's getting one of those. Yes, that is not much at all, but we're going to try to make it cute. And it will be a gift that my girls can take to Sunday school class and give them out on Christmas, because Christmas is on Sunday this year. So they'll take, I might give them a cute little basket or something that they can put their gifts in, and they can take it to Sunday school, and they can hand out their little bags. And we're going to have the little organza bags with a little hand sanitizer in there. I'm going to go buy some nice candy. It won't be much, but I might go for the name brand chocolate candies, like maybe put some Hershey Kisses or some Dove chocolates or something like that. 1 or 2 pieces of candy, the little hand sanitizer, and then I'm going to have I'm going to print out like a little slip of paper that says Merry Christmas and let them sign their name on it. Here at home, maybe on some cardstock so it looks a little bit nicer. Print that out here at home, put that in there, and it won't be much, but it'll be cute. It'll be something that we put a lot of effort into, because we're going to print it out, and I'm going to let the girls put it together themselves, and they'll have a gift to give. So that's what we're doing for girl gifts, for group gifts, so that my girls can still participate in giving their friends a Christmas gift this year. As far as boys, I can't help you on that. I'd have to think on that. Maybe a Hot Wheels car. Some of those you can find for like $1 or $2, the little bit cheaper, or you can buy them in sets and then break the sets up and do a little Hot Wheel car with something else in it. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking I did Hot Wheel cars one day when my youngest daughter was still in a mixed Sunday school class with boys and girls. That's kind of all that I've got for you. That was just a few helpful tips. Hopefully you can take some of that, maybe not exactly the way I'm doing it, but hopefully it give you some ideas for some things that you can do this Christmas so that you can still participate in the festivities, but not go over your budget because we want to enjoy our Christmas and not be stressed out about it. So take this for what you can use it for. If you can't use any of this, I'm sorry. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.